It's Halloween season, and with the release of the Quest 3 this week, whether you're an experienced VR user upgrading or someone completely new to VR, most people enjoy a good VR scare now and then. It's been a few years since I've made a top VR horror games video, so I thought it was time for an updated version. This list will focus on games that run on standalone VR headsets, meaning you will not need to connect to a PC in order to play them. I've included 3 paid games and 4 free games for those on a tighter budget. If you're watching this and I managed to convince you to jump into VR, there is a link to the Quest 3S in the description, along with the links to all the games mentioned in this video. It is worth noting that I have played all of the games featured on this list, however, I have not made dedicated videos on each and every single one of them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a like if you found this content helpful. Let's get into the list. Kicking off this list is a game I really enjoyed and I have already covered on this channel. If you want to dive deeper into it, make sure to check out my dedicated video. The game is Titanic: A Space Between. You play as a time traveler who goes back to the moment of the Titanic sinking in this highly fictionalized story. The game is scary on 2 fronts: the intense tension of being on a sinking ship and the eerie atmosphere of trying to escape, combined with some genuinely terrifying moments. I know it might seem strange to include VR chat on this list, but trust me, VR chat can be scary for a whole different set of reasons, but it actually offers some of the best free VR horror experiences in VR. I've spent many Octobers hopping through horror worlds with friends, and it never disappoints. My recommendation is to gather a group of friends, set the world to private so that random people can't join in and break the immersion, and just go world hopping. You won't regret it. I could easily make an entire video dedicated to just VR chat horror worlds, so if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments. Propagation Paradise Hotel puts you in a hotel where a mysterious illness has turned everyone into zombies. The atmosphere is absolutely terrifying. The sound design, the lighting, the visuals, they all come together to create a truly unique experience. In fact, this game even managed to break one of my good friends, Forrest Bailey, who is a seasoned horror VR content creator.
I can hear him. This is insanity, dude. I'm just gonna have to shoot him and run. There he is! There he is! There he is! There he is! Whoa! God! Oh, fuck! Holy shit!
It does have some flaws that come down to personal preference, like needing multiple shots to take down zombies rather than the usual one headshot, but if you can look past these quirks and some of the typical horror tropes, you will find a genuinely scary game here that is well worth its asking price. That's right, the social platform designed to keep kids glued to their screens, Roblox, is now available on the Quest, and it has been for some time. Since Roblox is essentially an open source platform when it comes to the type of games that are published, there are tons of horror games available that work in the VR version. Almost every game on the regular Roblox works on Quest, meaning that there are hundreds of free horror experiences to dive into with no cost to entry. I've played quite a few of these horror games myself, and I could easily make an entire video dedicated to the best VR Roblox games worth playing, and let me know if you'd be interested in that as well. The Exorcist Legion is one of those older titles on the list, but it absolutely deserves to be in the spotlight this Halloween. With the recent Quest 3 graphics update, it's going to look fantastic on the Quest 3 and the 3S. This game offers a ton of content with 5 full chapters and a recent update adding an epilogue chapter. Exorcist Legion is honestly one of the most disturbing games that I've ever played in VR, and it's probably one of the best on this list. If you're looking for something truly terrifying and you can only afford to pick up one game this Halloween, this would be the one to check out. Claustrophobia and terrifying creatures take center stage in this free VR horror game. Tunnels is one of those experiences that will have you on the edge, ready to take the headset off. The story is unique, and navigating through the dark, narrow tunnels while constantly feeling like you're not alone creates an atmosphere that will have the hairs on the back of your neck standing up. What makes Tunnels even more special is that it's a multiplayer game, which is pretty rare for a horror game, especially a free one. Playing with friends only enhances the experience, making it well worth a download this fall. Obsessive Shadow taps into one of the deepest fears, the idea that your home, your safe haven, isn't as secure as you think. You're just relaxing, watching some TV when a strange broadcast interrupts, followed by a knock at your door. The concept is incredibly simple, but the execution is terrifying. Is the stalker watching you from the outside, or have they already found a way in? I'll leave that for you to discover, but this game takes a basic fear and turns it into an incredibly tense experience. So there you have it. There are 7 VR horror games in 2024 that you should definitely play this Halloween. If you're looking for even more free horror games, I highly recommend checking out my top horror games that I did in 2022. It's a bit older of a video, but there are still many games on that list that are fantastic and relevant. If there's a horror game that you think should have been on this list, make sure to comment it down below so that others that are new to the VR scene can check it out. Much love to everyone, and I will see you all on the next video.